Oh, great. A strong tailwind with the air start, which means even lower energy than normal.
And
Hey,
Bruce,
Tim.
when you do
Yeah.
the upgrades, there is also a test routine with starting, and they show you if it's possible or not. So
Oh,
don't
yeah,
be
they already
scared
did
about
that. Thanks, man. They already did that. I had to change the BIOS to allow TPM.
it. Okay.
Yeah,
If
thanks.
if your motherboard already supports TPM and stuff like that, you might be okay. I mean, if it already supports that, you can do the if it isn't already formatted as a if your boot isn't already set to GPT, you can do that conversion now without worrying about the Windows 10. But you can do that now before doing anything else because that will yeah basically if your computer already is new enough to have a UEFI BIOS and everything like that, yeah, you're already basically most of the way there.
Okay.
It will show it.
Yeah. Hey,
I'm
Tim,
sure.
did
I'm
you
sure.
see?
Sorry.
Hey, Tim, did you see where Red Bull fired Horner?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, just wondered.
He's been there for 20 years.
Yeah.
Rumour is he's going to Ferrari.
I would like to see what was his name, Günther Steiner, as as the new Red Bull chef.
It's kind of screwy over there where they got a car that nobody but one guy can drive, and it's all okay. They all think that's okay. I just don't understand. Every backup driver or every second driver that goes over there just ruins his reputation because he can't drive.
Mike says hi and good luck to all.
Hello, Mike.
Hi, Mike.
Hey, Mike.
Thank you very much.
Hi, Mike. Thank you, mate.
Thanks, Mike.
Hope you're doing well.
Hey, Robert, no airspaces today. That was a bummer yesterday.
That's great. Yeah, it was a bummer. But anyway, I got a good sightseeing around the area anyway, so...
Yeah, that's the spirit. You fly the LX?
Yeah.
Yeah, penalty zones or airspaces should be no big deal, really. With a side view.
No, I know. So it was my fault. I didn't pay attention.
I got you. Okay. Not trying to rub it in. Sorry, dude. think this has lost about a meter a second. Maybe not quite.
Yeah, Rich, he is better.
I see, yeah.
Yeah.
How's it going over there, Gregor?
It's going not so good.
Yeah, it doesn't look good from here.
I mean, I have found a thermal, but I think that's not the way to go.
I'm 2.7 average.
That H8 guy's a little scary.
He can be. He knows how to fly, but then there's times when the guy just goes, I don't know what's with him. He's on drugs or something.
Maybe he's looking at a small flat screen and just doesn't have any spatial awareness for what's around him.
Well, there's times he'll just start zooming, for instance. And there's other times he'll just start being really dangerous just when you're flying around, you know, passing you or something.
I think my trim button's screwing up again. Man, I'm thinking I need to take my joystick apart at some point and clean it out.
But not right now.
Yeah, not offline. That'd be. Well, no. I want to do the extra challenge run here. Disassemble your joystick while it's still plugged in without making it disconnect.
Yeah. Do the cleaning on the fly.
What's your average climb rate in the thermals?
3.1.
Okay, so same as me.
I've got 2.8 total and also the 30-second. Seconds sometimes goes up to 3.1.
Whoa, a little bit lag.
3.2.
Yeah, I thought my way is not that bad, because when you're here and have enough altitude, you can already cross the huge ridge and be on the side you want to be.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about too. Get on the southern side. As soon as you can get over that first ridge, there's a really juicy ridge all the way to the first turn point,
And
which kind of gets you almost all the way home already.
There's a lot of high ground there, you know, if you go early.
Yeah. Yeah, but boy, once you're over that.
Yeah, I think that's what's interesting about this race. It's when you go. If you go past the high ground and go south, or do you go early? I'm going to be so interested to see what people do.
Yeah, what is best? Take the valley straight ahead or crossing the high mountains first to take the next ridge? I mean valley.
That's the $1 million question today.
Yeah, this could be one of those races where there's a whole set of people who you think are in the lead by a lot, and then all of a sudden they start going slower and everyone else catches up.
I think HH has taken over from CTX for silly thermaling.
He'll do that some of the time, you know. I don't know. I just think he does it to irritate us.
Could be distracted too. I know if I get distracted by something else, like look at my tablet or something, thermal. Your thermal goes.
He's been doing it for a while now.
He's watching YouTube on his other monitor.
He's like he pulls up to a stall, dives, and then pulls back up again.
Just hope you're not with him going down course. That's no fun either. He'll do stuff like crazy entries into a thermal. I don't know. I just don't know about him. He can fly really fast. I think he's experienced.
Also, there is a lot of sink out here. Flying out here away from those thermals over there, and there's almost 2 meters per second of netto sink.
Yeah, from the when we got into the flight, you know, there was a lot of sink before we went to the thermal.
The clouds are way, way back on the valley going west. You're going to need some altitude to get under them, I would think. Not sure.
I'm just worried about the start here. The start is yet again a start in a valley, which doesn't work too well in Condor3, with a low start, because that really makes it work well.
It just makes your initial climb really important, which is a legitimate task setter choice.
It's been in real life, either you just wouldn't fly out here, or the thermals would actually reach down to where you can climb. Or
anytime we start talking about it and you say, "Yeah, but in real life," you're already setting yourself up for disappointment.
Last I checked, this was a simulator.
I don't know. No, I like that it's a safe space to do things that don't necessarily happen in real life.
With where are my rockets at?
What happened, Bruce?
I just noticed I don't have the task on my LX. That's the first time I've ever seen that.
That happened to somebody the other day, didn't it?
Yeah. Thanks for asking, my friend.
2 minutes, Bruce.
Okay, thanks.
I think of it like chess puzzles. There's plenty of chess puzzles that are interesting positions that you would never, ever, ever, ever see in a real game. They're still interesting puzzles.
To hold the mind sharp, yeah. The sense sharp.
Well, last I checked, chess wasn't a simulation of anything.
Did you catch a climb, Mark?
Nope, not here. I was on like the little ridge at the start, seeing if I could take that ridge high enough. I never quite found a way to do it.
Yeah, I found my climb at around 2,100.
Yep, that makes sense. I'm just under that, and I got the sense that I was just under the climb, too.
And the extra fun thing is, again, with a tailwind, you will have that much less energy to pull up with after the start.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, I got my task.
Very nice.
What did you have to do? Just restart the LX?
Yeah.
Speaking of chess, have you guys watched some of the crazy AI chess games?
Yeah, I've been following that for a while. I was really into chess when I was in college, which was right around the time that computers
me too.
got better. And then I was working at IBM when Deep Blue Kasparov went on. So I've been following computer chess for 3 decades now.
But AI wasn't so smart. Deep Blue was better in chat tests.
Yeah, but
ChatGPT lose.
Deep Blue is an extremely specialized piece of hardware and software combined.
Just for chess. Yeah.
Climb up to 3-7 here. Nice.
Yeah, I came in, almost 300 above start.
Oh, did F1 do that again? Oh, he actually made it this time. we were waiting for him to connect.
Yeah, I wonder why.
It's because he waits till literally the last minute to come in. I don't understand why he does that. He was doing that in Condor 2, and it's just gotten worse in Condor 3 because it takes longer to load, so we all end up waiting for him to either finish or this time he actually made it in, but a lot of times he takes too long to load and it just kicks him.
Hey, Rich.
I did. I've moved off to your right.
Is there a wave?
No. But we are high enough. No problem here.
Shame we can't start from here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Good luck, guys.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck,
Good
all.
luck.
Yeah, good luck, everyone.
Good luck.
Yeah, there is a blue thermal right where I'm at. So that's coming off this lower ridge, probably.
Thanks, John. It might be worth a try.
Yeah, I think I'm going to start and head right down this ridge.
Yeah, the Rich is working.
I would try the south side.
Okay.
Starting out the south side, what's your plan for getting over the big ridge?
I hope I
climb?
can catch a climb. At your position nearly. That was
Okay.
that worked out at the start for me.
Basically religion.
You could say so.
Yeah, generally hope is not a good strategy, but in this case I can hope and wait. I can watch what other people are doing.
There's so many smart people to watch.
Well, I'm rarely smart enough to figure out the answer to these puzzles on my own, but I am good enough to leech off the people who have done it before me.
Okay, then I do the trick fast. You have to keep your eye open.
There's enough time to come back, too, if you don't like what you do.
Yeah. Yep.
I guess box were set to none.
Yeah.
Yes,
They were,
Nope.
correct.
And no turbulence for the thermals.
and just slide for the win. There goes Nico, I think, starting to work on it. Now,
Luck, John. Andreas.
Good luck.
good luck.
Good luck.
Luck, everybody.
Thanks.
Yeah, good luck, everyone.
PB5's got something right there. I had a little bit of lift literally right off the corner. Also, if you start, you can start kind of, yeah, depending on what angle you come at, you can actually be a little bit better off because if you start at the end of the start sector at an angle to help kind of reduce the tailwind.
I've already left.
So BAB was there and came back.
But he's not climbing in anything. This person... Okay, this is interesting. This PB5 person is climbing in nothing. Yeah, there is no lift here at all, and he's climbing. That's fascinating.
Is this another case of having different people with different weather?
I don't know.
I saw some forum posts about that happening in some tasks.
There's lift over here, but he's definitely... I was under him. I mean, unless there's a thermal that's like just died. Yeah, there's lift right here.
Oh, so now people are...
I have lift, John.
BJC went down to that next ridge. Maybe that's the way to go.
Yeah, this is about 2.5. 3.4.
Yep.
Very nice, John. Well, I think he was just turning, not really climbing.
Yeah, wait, he did actually climb a bit. Yeah, I mean, I flew under him, and he was still climbing up out above me. But actually, maybe there was an old thermal there that had just kind of partially died, and there was nothing down where I was at. But there was a thing on the forum where some people were talking about they were having mismatched weather between clients, and they were using. They said they were using DS Helper, and they uninstalled and reinstalled it. Then it stopped happening, which wasn't very helpful for anyone to actually figure out what was going on. I don't know what DS Helper could do to make the weather different between people hooked up to the same server.
Well, there's a bit in there that says randomized for each flight versus not, and maybe that's something weird.
No. That okay. If things on Condor's end, that won't have any effect for anyone who connects to a server. That means if you took the same task and flew it offline, you get different weather, and different servers would have different weather. But anyone on the same server should always have the same conditions.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's what should happen, but
but that's it wasn't Condor that was messing up. Apparently, it was somehow DS Helper interfering with it, which is the weird thing. I don't know if it touches if it I don't know if DS Helper does something with Condor. Actually pokes it into its memory or something, or if it just. Anyway, as far as I knew, it just launched Condor with the settings, which is the weird thing. And once the server's running, I don't think it does anything. That was the weird thing. This feels like it's getting weaker. Or I just drifted out a little bit.
This is the second time within the last week where we got the decent thermal right off the start, and we really needed to have a decent race. It looked like they were going to be tough to come by.
What altitude was when I flew through here originally? It definitely has gotten weaker up here. I'm down to 2.9.
It's 3.6, a little bit further down.
3.1.
3.1 on the 32nd, 3.2 on the 32nd.
Could be it's close to. I could be. I've climbed close to the top of the thermal.
3.3 on the 32nd.
Yeah, I'm 3.3 down here.
Yeah, I think it's probably. I'm probably near the top of it. It looks like the people below me are starting to pile up too. It's getting closer together.
3.4, 3.5.
Yeah, I'm not gonna leave. I don't want to get. If you get close to the top of the thermals, I've noticed that the lift gets worse. Everyone starts to lump together at one height. It's like it's probably still growing. There's plenty of options up ahead anyway. There's a brand new cloud forming actually right back there. It doesn't look like it's under the thermal you guys are climbing in, I think. It might be actually. Oh, it's gonna be so nice in here tonight with the temperature. It's 77 degrees in here overnight already, because that's all the cooler the air conditioner can get down to overnight. And it's gonna be 102 outside.
Wow.
What's 102? 41 Celsius?
Yeah, around 40. I mean, close enough, yeah. I don't remember the conversion.
Well, they say the most dangerous part of climate change is the heat. It's the biggest killer, potentially.
Yeah, and with the heat comes more moisture in the air. At least at some places.
Yeah, it's funny. It can technically actually reduce temperature in some areas because the weather you can get it massive. If weather systems get changed a lot, you can actually end up with some places that are hot being cooler because they've got more rain and precipitation in them that they didn't have before because other places are now a lot drier. Like we should just stay back there. Oh, Andreas, look how much higher they are now.
Yeah, you said it was getting weaker, but it's kind of been building for me.
Yeah, it was. For me, up at the top, it was getting slower and slower. I was over like almost 3.5 to start with. And then when I got to that point, it was down to it had dropped down below 2.9. And the people below me were catching up. So I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I'm just under 4.
Oh no, yeah, 3.4.
Hey, Bruce, you said 3.4?
Yeah,
Interesting.
3.5.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
36%.
right under you, and I'm at almost 4.
Yeah, you're a marvel.
No, I think I'm farther back towards the ridge than you are. I think you're a little bit out front.
Yeah,
Maybe try moving a little bit back.
with the high wind, these ridge thermals
Yeah.
are going to be at such a steep angle. That's probably what's happening. Is we probably just drifted out of the thermal.
I'm in a different core, I guess.
Yeah.
But I
I've
don't
been
know.
looking at that. I've been looking at that. You're upwind of me. Now you're coming back. Is it getting any better?
Yes. Oh my God.
There you go.
What a waste that was.
The trouble with wide thermals, it's easy to thermal out of the center.
Yeah.
It's the second core, actually. I think. I'm not sure.
Yep. I noticed you drifted back right under the gaggle now. Yep. NOI is out where you were too.
Yeah, he was with me. He's
And
coming
now he's
over
adjusting
now.
back. Yep. It's funny watching all that play out. I was just sort of
Yeah.
looking off my right wing, seeing all you guys up there doing that.
I can just hear him. What the friend do? He's going up faster.
Well, the worst is you see people move, and then over like 3 or 4 circles, you realize that they're going a little bit faster, and it's like, oh crap! I just gave up 3 or 4 circles worth of, extra meter per second.
It's still only 3.7, but it's better than 3.4.
It was worth the move for sure.
Oh yeah. Thank you very much. It's nice to have friends.
Actually, I think one thing you can do is look at your wind speed. If you're kind of close to the center of these ridge thermals, the wind speed will be at the lowest. Because of the way they block the wind.
I'm just looking for as constant of a netto as I can get.
It always burns me when I see online people saying, like, pick a certain bank angle and speed and then don't make micro adjustments. Like, no, make the micro adjustments. You have to. Like, don't just get locked in.
Yeah, you think you're clairvoyant or something?
No. I think the reason why they say that is because if you're in a big gaggle, then you end up with people like CTX who are constantly wobbling up and down, changing speeds and stuff.
Yep, that's totally fair. Gaggle dynamics are a different thing, but like if you're by yourself, no, get that extra fraction of a meter per second. It adds up.
I'm down to 3.3 again.
3.6 on my 32nd.
I just don't know.
Well, we're near the top anyhow, so it's legitimate to leave at this point.
Yeah.
Although I want to cross the valley. Everybody else seems to be just going down this same valley. I kind of want to get over to the other side.
I want to wait just a little.
DGT
he's going over.
is going over.
Yep, and I think I'm going to follow the same path that DGT is doing. At least that's what I had planned pre-flight.
Yeah, that guy's a fox in the mountains.
Yeah, here's another one. I'm down to 2.8. It was 3.5 down lower, and now it's down to 2.8.
Well, I moved back upwind relative to you. No, maybe I'm right under you. I can't tell. I'm leaving though.
I got 3.7 again. Clouds.
Yeah, I'm not even half. I don't think I'm even halfway to the cloud base now. That's.
I mean, if I could see the clouds over there and know that they had a pretty good path over there going south, then I think I might do it, but I can't. I'm really not sure how they're going over there.
It's not the clouds, it's the ridgeline that I want to connect with. There's a gorgeous ridgeline for like, it leads almost all the way to the first turn point, starting about halfway through.
Right.
If I can get to that ridge top, I don't care about the clouds as much.
But you're going to have to fly over 3,000 plus stuff to get to the start of the valley that's over halfway down the lake.
I don't know. The side view here is telling me that if I can connect with any one cloud, it should be enough.
I just love this stuff.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is the part of the puzzle that I love. And I need to revisit getting VR to work, because like right now, if I were in VR, oh, that must be just gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
It's a love-hate thing for sure. Love the views, hate the flakiness. So damn sketchy.
It was all about the motion sickness for me. If I can find a way to get over the motion sickness.
Stand in the shower with your eyes closed and your finger on your nose. They say it helps.
What is that? In the shower?
In the shower, on one foot and the finger on your nose, and with your eyes shut.
Interesting. Why in the shower? Does the water make a difference?
I don't know.
That's how you throw up. It's easier to clean up.
I'll try anything though. I mean, I tried all the tricks. I tried straps around my nist. I tried eating ginger before I did it. A fan blowing on my face helped a lot, but nothing quite got me to the point where this was with a Oculus Quest 2, but I couldn't quite get there.
What's the lift like there, Rich?
It feels pretty reasonable. It's over 3 anyway.
Yeah, I had a good cloud back there. I should have taken that one. DGT's going. Doesn't look like a lot of clouds though where he's at.
No.
Doesn't look like a lot
I'm
here
stopping
either.
at the one that I'm in right now.
This cloud looks like it's dying, Gary.
No, it's not well.
Where it's new.
Yeah, DGT put himself in a position where he needs to find something now.
Not much better.
I just saw 5 Netto go by. Let's see. On the south side, a little further to the southeast of this loop. 4 o'clock. 5.3 Netto went by. Climbing at 3.1, so I mean, I'll take it right now. 3.1 on the 32nd. .6 on the 32nd. This is great, Gary.
Yeah, I was on the base.
Oh, this is thermal at circle on here. There it is.
There's Nico up ahead. Looks like he's doing a safe crossing.
Can't tell.
No, it looks a little bit low.
Does he look low? Okay.
He's below
From
ridge.
here. It looked here. I
About
thought
ridge.
here he had a path through a valley.
Yeah, he's right on ridge about now, I think.
This is also a race where I'm glad the plane icon distance is high, so you can see what people are doing.
I was like, I had to wipe my wings. Oh, no, yeah.
Wow, DGT is snaking around down low.
I'm looking at that. He still has a bit of climbing to do before he gets over. I'm parked in something that's 4.3, so I'm happy to just sit here and watch that play out.
Oh my gosh, yes.
And I think DGT might make it, but boy, he's probably sweating.
Oh, he's going through a pass right now. He's way below the ridges.
Yeah, I was trying to look at that pre-flight. There's like, on the lee side, there are still some ridges that you might be able to get through. I think he's going for that.
I think he might have made it.
007 took the same climb that I'm in now, and I think he's going over the top. I think I'll probably do that same trick. Now, DGT still has to get up over an upwind ridge, and I still don't see how he's going to do it.
think I could fly right to the valley all the way if I wanted to. I think I'm going to try to take a turn, though. I think DGT just went for it.
Yeah, he has
Yeah, I
passed.
still see him. I think he made it. He squeaked out just what he needed to from the ridges.
Yeah, I think I could have gone direct. I feel like, I don't want to get there and be low either, so I don't know. Probably made a mistake.
F1 did a good job with it. Wow, I'm looking at the pass that DGT did, and wow, he took some risk.
I could have made it one shot, but I would have been over to the south when I crossed in. Well, he who takes the best risk wins, I guess.
Yeah, or dies trying. I mean, that's that's the way that goes.
Yeah, full risk. Yep.
I guess I should be patient, and if I'm climbing at 4.3 on the 32nd, I should just stick with it, eh?
Yep. DGT shifted gears, though. He's stopped to climb now.
Well, he's low. I mean,
No, not anymore.
Well, I could have made it into the valley, but I would have had to stop to climb there and started lower. It's SB1 that's beating everybody by just an unbelievable amount. He's 25 kph in front of everybody.
Oh yeah, where's he even at? SB1.
He never stopped.
Well, but did he take the North Ridge and he's going to get stuck trying to get over something after the turn point?
He was going north and he just never stopped and kept on going until he was outside.
Yeah, this is what I talked about pre-start. He might get stuck somewhere and everyone will catch up to him.
Very cool. Very cool. There's old HH down there. I don't think he's going to make it into the valley. Probably going to land out. Maybe he'll catch the thermal. Well done, Geared.
Thanks, Bruce.
In front of me and high.
Well, I'm not going to turn down a 4.7 thermal.
Yeah, I still got 1800 negative on the DDH for the finish, so.
Every time I think I've climbed high enough that I can just scoot down the rest of the ridge, I fall below it again. I'm going to do one extra turn next time, damn it.
Oof. At about 3,600, there's a big jump in the lift there. Or when did that thing where it jerked the glider over real bad.
Just went through 36.
It was a little bit above 36 a mile, for me at least, but yeah. I don't know if it happens. I don't know if it's actually everyone at the same altitude is going to get it, or if it's a random thing. But yeah, there was he basically hit a spot where like the wind speed suddenly changed. Oh, still 4.8 though. So a very good thermal. I think I'm going to take this one all the way to cloud base. Because then, well, we'll fly along the base of the clouds instead of the top of the mountain, which probably will be working a lot better.
Are the ridges soarable or not?
Well, they would be if there wasn't the thermals blocking the wind on them.
Yeah, because I see it's almost 30 kilometers an hour wind.
Yeah, it's still probably better to do what John suggested and think about flying along the bottoms of the clouds rather than the tops of the ridges.
I mean, it's also the sink around the clouds also kills the lift on the ridge as well too. That's probably it's a mixture of the two things.
There's a lot of sink between the clouds, yeah.
Wow, 4.9. 5. It's getting a lot stronger as I get closer to the cloud base here.
Yeah, leading early is Smitty. Stay for the dessert. It's the best.
I think it was 5.2 when I'm leveling out here to the cloud base.
Yeah, I'm doing 5.96 at the 32nd right now, and I'm hitting cloud base. 6.2, 6.3.
Wow.
Crazy. Take that one all the way. At the total only shows 3.8, so whatever.
It's only the last circle that counts.
Well, it was high for a lot of the time. I'm not sure why it was so low on that total.
Yeah, my average from getting into it below the top of the mountain to the top was 4.4.
Hi, Scott.
That'll be the best thermal of the day, John.
These are all on this ridge. These all seem really good as I'm flying under it. I won't need to climb anymore.
Boy, there's a lot of planes up there, John. You see all those, they're all stuck together.
Yeah, it's everybody on the ridge.
No, that's also not bad, Mark.
Yeah, no complaints about this one. And I'm finally going to do what I said I was going to do 2 thermals ago and stay 1 extra turn.
EGT's still out front over there. You know, that SB1, he's still going.
Yeah, so is Tim, and so is Norbit. They all stayed in the Northern Valley. They're all doing well.
Gotta love it.
Well, Norbert is my shadow.
Hotel made it. He's still with us. Pretty amazing.
Has he climbed up though? Because he
No, he's still really low. He's right where he was with me before, and he's still low. So basically, I laid no ground on him.
Yeah, he needs to
was
get over.
low, right?
There's a bunch of ridges for him to get over. So I don't. If he doesn't climb up, he's not gonna get anywhere.
Yeah, he's in no man's land right now out there.
Man, the sight between these thermals is worse than any lift the thermals themselves actually have.
Yeah.
And the ridge is, if anything, I want to say it's worse than useless.
Yeah, I can't believe it's so useless. So much wind.
Oh, there's Tim and SB1 and everything.
Yep, that pack of 3.
The wild bunch.
I'm not going to land at this airport. This is just no fun at all. I'm not going to talk about the task. It's just this, all the sync and everything between these clouds and everything.
You're not really giving up, are you?
I'm not giving up. I just don't feel like flying the last leg.
Wow.
If this was the finish, I think it would be about right. I just turning around and flying back along the ridge like that just does not sound fun. So,
Okay.
Thank you.
Congrats, Tim.
Congrats.
DGT's taken over in the speed race.
Yeah.
Yep, he's lower, but he's going to have a ridge to help him on the final. Tim looks nice and high. DGT's got a lower VNE.
Yeah. At least in the 18, it's not, the polar's not so bad.
I thought there was actually a saddle to get over that was going to be a problem for the folks who went north. I misread it.
It's so cool, you know. You got DGT that went way north, or Tim went way north, DGT went way south, and they're right there together. Is that cool or what?
Yeah.
DGT went way early.
Thanks, Mark.
Congrats, Mark.
Congrats.
Congrats, Mark.
Congrats.
That's good.
Thank you.
Congrats, Cat.
Congrats.
That's good.
Congrats.
Thanks.
Even at this late state, DGT is taking a different route. Everyone else is heading upwind or to the right to get to the stop. He's staying to the left.
Yeah, interesting.
Gotta love this stuff.
Yeah, John, I don't know why you don't think this is an interesting final leg.
Oh, I missed that. The flying, I do not like those. The thermals along test, it's just nothing but a chain of thermals along the ridge tops. I just do not enjoy those. Which is really
Yeah,
every
but
test in Condor now.
Okay.
Because they broke ridges completely. I turned at altitude to
Congrats.
0.
Congrats.
Thank you.
That's Bruce
Congrats.
and John.
I don't think this valley's helping too much with the wind.
No, maybe not.
It turns a little bit, right? The wind should get a little bit better.
Yeah, my DDH is just falling.
Same, but I think we're going to pick up a bit once towards the end. I should have come out to the front though with Tim and everyone else. Definitely lost some relative to them.
Oh, I just had a wonderful cloud I flew under. Between that and the wind. Wow. I mean, I had to slow down, but it added 220 to my DDH. How about that? Now I'm positive. It slowed down. Wow.
Yeah, my required glide ratio went from like 120 down to 30 in one pop.
You know, I've got an MC 2.5. I've got final with positive 20. That won't last, but
It's funny, both the XC and the LX didn't register my last turn point.
did Condor register it?
Yeah, the LX didn't register my turn point, but I got a message that I turned.
Yeah, well, you also have distance, so you obviously it's showing a distance.
Yeah. I had to change it manually.
Boy, Garrett, you just crushed me today.
No, not often, Bruce. But we are not finished yet.
Yeah, I feel like the JS3 must be much better than Aventus.
Not on the Polar. But there's just something besides the Polar.
Yeah.
It's closer on this one. On 18, it's closer. It's lower, but it's pretty close. On the 15, it's not even close.
Yeah, thanks, Mike. Let's see if I can make it. Still minus 140 DDH.
You gonna reach any clouds over there, Rich? He was wondering.
Doubtful.
Yeah.
Hey, Mark, coming left.
What's that?
I said, hey, Mark, I'm coming left.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, thanks for the heads up. I didn't even see you there.
Any altitude restriction on the
No.
finish? No?
Ground finish. 1208. Well, positive 23 at MC 3.1. I ought to be able to make that. .3.
That's Tim.
And
Congrats.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Thank you, Mike. I'm not going to win, but it will surely be a top 5.
Okay, good luck, everyone. Yeah, good luck and congrats and everything.
Bye, John.
Goodbye.
Bye, John.
Bye, John.
Bye,
See ya.
John.
Bye.
User disconnected from your channel.
It's ground finish, you guys said?
Yeah,
It is,
Yeah.
1208.
Yep.
Looking very good, Mark.
Well, I'm very low, but I think I can finish, so hopefully.
I'm
it'll
lower.
work. I mean, I'm basically on the ground, but I'm hoping that with speed and terrain falling that I can get.
Congrats, Robert.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Congrats.
Very nice, Mark.
There we go.
Congrats.
Thanks.
Congrats.
Well done.
It was nice. I saw a bunch of different strategies unfolding ahead of me, and several times throughout it, I just split the difference. Like I went right of DGT and left of everyone else.
Yeah. You found the spot.
If you just do the average strategy, it works out to be the fastest, apparently.
Boy, I don't know why it's low.
Yeah, I see that. You could push this final, but I don't like it's there's limits to how far you can push it.
Yeah. The buildings have something to say about it.
Oh,
Yeah, I had to pull up over some trees at the very end. It was an interesting final. Kind of surprised John bailed on it. Like it really wasn't a boring final at all.
No, he's missed some really good tasks, I think, by bailing.
It's almost like he takes any sink he hits personally.
Ah, darn it. F1 did get me. Ah, I thought he might.
yeah, by a lot.
Yeah, he flew a really good flight. His first leg, he kind of took the same path DGT did, but he took it like just perfectly. He didn't seem to get in trouble, but he You did it well.
That's Bruce.
Congrats.
Congrats.
Sucks, Clyde.
And Gerd as well.
Congrats.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, oh, yeah, sorry, and Gert.
Say again, what?
Sorry, mate, I missed your finish.
No problem.
I was
Still
taking off
Mark.
my headset.
Really
That
nice, Mark.
was seemingly the same finish as Mark, but he was faster.
Who made the task? Are they one of the folks flying today?
Was it CTX?
CTX.
Yeah, he flown too. I think not the server here. I saw him on Como map.
Did you go back for a restart, Andreas?
Yep. I had no lift at the other side when I passed over.
Hey, Rabbit. Pass the mustard.
Yeah, that last leg was a bit disappointing for lift.
I think we really need to appreciate the Tchin Tchin guys putting up a server every day.
Oh,
Yep.
yes, definitely.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
with
I
you,
appreciate
Tim.
it a lot. And that's why I was asking if the task setter was on because I wanted to say thanks. I don't think I say thanks enough to the guys who make the tasks.
I agree. We don't.
No, without Tchin Tchin, we wouldn't be here on a daily basis.
Right.
I try to
I'll make
think them whenever I can, and always around January 1st or 2nd, I get a couple of them on there, and I thank the hosts for their contribution.
Yeah.
And Mark Till, I mean, he does, all these utilities, that kind of thing. He's really into it. Well, I thought it was interesting. I thought he chose a route terrain combination that really had a lot of possibilities, and you had to think about it. So good job, CTX.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was a
hi,
fun
Bruce.
task.
I see you, Bruce.
You pushed your smoke button, Mark. you want smoke, Mark?
All right. Bye bye, everyone. Thank you for your flights. See you next time.
Bye bye.
See you.
See you,
Bye,
Robert.
Bye, Robert.
Cheers.
See you.
User
Yeah, but today
disconnected
was
from
not
your
my
channel.
task. I struggled a lot.
And I risk too much. But the reach is working. I tried it lower. But yeah, when you go a little bit too low, then it's gone.
Well, Andreas and Denny, I wish you a happy finish. See you guys tomorrow.
Thank you. See you,
See you,
Tim.
Tim.
See you, Tim.
Yeah,
Take care, mate.
20 kilometers to turn
Cheers.
point.
Disconnected.